Admira 65 Fardicon Admira 65 yes.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the early stream edition of my stream. Thank you so much, Admiral Eggroll, for the 40-month subscription months. I really appreciate that, Matt. And I also really enjoyed the TTS bot reading out Farty Kong. That was a big highlight. I really liked that. Can you let me know how my mic and audio and everything is sounding? I have recently remastered and remixed lots of things, so hopefully things aren't coming in. I'm hitting the red. It looks like on my mic. I hope it's not too loud. Hopefully it's not too loud. Hello, Charles. How is your day going? And good to see you too, Link. And we have Poggy B in the chat. It's been a minute. It is a bold title, and I do not aim to disappoint, Poggy. I think you'll find it may just be the ultimate anime build. Thank you so much, Sidewinder. Holy cow.
Hype for some ultimate melee anime.
That's what it's going to be. I cannot wait to show you more. Thank you so much for the 1 year with your Prime Gaming sub, Sidewinder. Thank you. If you guys want to check out an amazing Sheik player in Melee, Sidewinder is your guy. He's really fun to play with on Sheik Dittos. And that's saying something, because Sheik Dittos aren't always a cake in the walk, if you know what I'm saying. Julian Mario, freaking, how's it going, dude? Let's go, Anthony.
David Poggers, David Poggers, David Dab, David Dab, David Hype, David Hype.
Thank you, Anthony, initiating the hype train with 46 months at a, get this, 46-month streak. That is incredible. Thank you so much, dude. And speaking of Anthony, Worst Donut actually gifted me some cards. I have blacked out my own address and True Customs address just in case. But we have a mysterious package here, which I'll be opening later in the stream. So stay tuned for that. We have a booster pack to open, and I cannot wait to do that with you guys. I've been like waiting. It was Anthony's idea to open it on stream, so I think we'll do that. On a plane right now, Julian. Where are you going? Where are you flying to, man? Bowser Butt TV, it is so good to see you again. How have you been? I have been doing really well, thank you for asking. Recently released a video that's doing pretty well. So to celebrate that, we actually are going to be playing the soundtrack from it. And this is one of the songs actually on that, from the video. Hit 100,000 views. I think I released the video a couple weeks ago. So yeah. Really exciting. Yeah, Poggy, I cannot wait to show it off. Just getting started. You know that's true. Jake Pro Ninja, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Utopia, so glad I could finally tune into one of your streams. Well, thank you, Utopia. I appreciate that. Hopefully you enjoy your time here. Saw Amsa open a booster pack. Oh, let's go. I'm glad that Amsa got one too. And Jake, hello to you. I appreciate the follow. I hope that you're doing well on this Monday morning. Could be noon or later depending on your time zone, I suppose. Just watched the video today. Thank you so much. Yeah, I saw your feedback, man. I really appreciate that a lot. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. And yeah, just I got a lot of feedback. Dual Screen made all the music, by the way, for the video, and so I thought it'd be nice to kind of have that music going on in the background while we do our Animele stuff, because it's some good stuff. Let me try to find it, and then I can cue it up. Here we go. Oh, we got it. We got it. Can I add a playlist? Let me see if I can. Is it gonna let me? Oh, heck yeah. Oh my gosh, True Customs just subscribed. Speak of the devil. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Kim Ballers. I really appreciate that. I got your package right here. Well, first of all, I have to give kudos to Worst Donut in chat, because Worst Donut bought these for me. He got one himself, and then he sent me one. I cannot wait to open it. It was not in my budget, but Anthony made it happen, and so I could not be more excited. So thank you. And thank you, Admiral Eggroll, for sharing the... I don't like calling you Admiral Eggroll randomly. I just like your username. Thank you, Matt. See, that's one of the things I had to decide in the video, Matt, was do I call you Admiral Eggroll or do I call you Matt? So I sat on that for a while, but anyway, yeah, True Customs, I seriously appreciate your subscription. We will be opening in your booster pack later in the stream, so I hope you're able to stick around for that. You just started streaming again. That's awesome, Jake. Hopefully it's going well. I'm glad you're doing good, Bowser. Glad to hear that. How have you been playing a lot of Ultimate lately? What have you been playing on stream? I just realized my name in this isn't the same as on Discord. Oh, you're Paxton. Got it. Okay. Well, welcome. I'm really glad you're able to... Thanks for making that connection for me. Sometimes when people don't have the same name across multiple channels, it can be a little confusing. So thank you for that. You're glad you went with Matt? Okay, good. I was wondering about that. And just to like make sure your username was in there, because I really do like Admiral Eggroll, I included that screen grab of you in chat, and then Esther very conveniently responded to you and said like, "Hey Matt, are you coming to Davis today or whatever?" And so I thought that gave enough context for people to like put 2 and 2 together. Said to catch a stream. I've been noticing a couple of Animele streams. Yeah, good question. I don't think I'm that close to finishing it, just because like, I don't know. How do I say this? I just have so many ideas, right? I don't know how I'm possibly going to know when it's finished, I guess. I found something interesting about Color Smash stocks. Oh, yeah? They have all the entries of the set reference the same image, but with different palettes, making it impossible to only need one stock icon image per set. That is interesting. I'm glad you discovered that. Hopefully you've shared that in the Project Plus Discord or what have you. That is a pretty interesting finding. I don't think we knew that. I don't think the TE team was aware of that, so let's get to it. Okay, so let's start off and see if this this track works here. You guys let me know how the volume is. If it's too loud, let me know. It looks a little loud, actually. You guys, if you're a subscriber, you can use volume to adjust the volume. So just go ahead and do whatever you think's good length. Too many concepts, not enough time is such a vibe, right? I know you and I have talked about this before, but it's like, when you just see endless potential, it's hard to know what to do with it exactly, you know? So, I will show you guys what we have so far. Let's open our file system here. Also keep in mind, the images are going to be smaller than you expect. So, not menus. Wait a second. Oh, it didn't add the whole playlist. Darn it. Okay, here we go. I found the backup playlist. Hopefully if I add this as a backup playlist, it'll work. Wait, what? It's not working. Save. Dude, this is trolling me. This is trolling me right now. The heck? Stream Elements, what you doing? Hey Esther, how are you? Just talked about you. All right, let's do let's look at our queue here. All right. Saved. Go back. Here we go. Now it's going to work. There we go. Got it. Oh, you bet, Esther. You bet. I was talking about how you made it convenient in my screenshot when I was wanting to include Admiral Agrel's username as, like, he was Matt. You basically directly said, "Hey, Matt." And that was helpful because otherwise people wouldn't have necessarily made the connection that Admiral Agrel was Matt. Let's see. Also, Esther and I went to a wedding yesterday. And these are some photos that she took. It was really fun. You could tell we were having a good time. It was my good friend Steven. Congratulations to him and Chloe. As of yesterday, they were married. And so obviously we had to dress up in wedding attire. And so here we are. And it was really fun. At least go to an Orthodox wedding one time in your life. Not that it's everyone's cup of tea, but it's an experience. That's certainly what you can say. Hey, silly DJ, how are you? All right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do a little overview with... the build so far, and then we'll actually get into it. Eastern Orthodoxy, or Greek Orthodoxy, Sidewinder. You're done with them now, Esther? Well, you should probably prepare for at least one more, because if you're down to go with me, at least. All right, so my design ethos so far is basically to scour Super Smash Bros. Textures and find the coolest anime skins I can find. Support as many people on Patreon as I can. And I want to keep characters the same, right? So I don't necessarily want to add in, like, random Dragon Ball Z characters or, like, another kind of character. I want them to be true to themselves. Oh my goodness. What are with all these banging stages that have come out within the last day? We have a straight-up peppy alt. Now, yes, it looks horrifying, and it looks like it's based off Star Fox Adventures, which is kind of a miss, but I'm gonna not dog on them for making custom content for free. It's a little terrifying, I will admit, but that's great. And we also have something called Tourney Floats. This looks hilarious. Tour every legal stage with a new stage appearing every 25 seconds. What a fascinating concept. Look at this. It must just be like the tourney legal alts with collisions moving around. What a neat idea. We gotta try that out at some point. Yeah, exactly, Sidewinder. Add Goku or else. Well, I could add Kid Goku over Ness. That'd probably be the most cursed thing I could think of. But again, not to knock on the talents here, right? I just not necessarily my thing. Oh, what is this? David V. Kimball's Zelda. 5 likes. Whoa, that's crazy. Wait, Blippi.gg Stadium created by David V. Kimball. Whoa, that seems like a pretty neat stage I should check out. What is this? David V. Kimball's Chic? How cool. I'm going to observe the gallery. What a neat looking skin. Oh, how would I like to add this to my build? What a cool design. I really like Cyan. It's just my cup of tea. Whoa, Black Yoshi and Purple Dr. Mario. I've been waiting for somebody to make anime versions of Black Yoshi and Dr. Mario that's purple. How wonderful. I will consider adding these to my build. What are your thoughts on putting in like Goku's outfit on Fox? True. So for derivative stuff, I'm like warming up to the idea, but I'm still not 100% sold yet. What was the code name game of Star Fox Adventures before it became Star Fox game? It wasn't the code game, it was a full-on release. It was called Dinosaur Planet, and there's actually a leaked beta build of Dinosaur Planet for Nintendo 64 made by Rare. And that's something that you can download and actually play on console, which is really sick. I actually tried it on Nintendo 64 hardware. And yeah, I actually preferred Dinosaur Planet to what we got in Star Fox Adventures, to be completely honest. It starred Saber as the lead protagonist, and then Crystal, I think, was still Crystal, if I recall correctly. So, hey, Dean, welcome. Welcome back. How have you been? Good games. Hey, David, I have some codes from Early Access tomorrow I could get for... Oh, that's awesome, G-Good. I think I got invited to that too, but if you want to post on the Discord server, I think I'll provide a link for you. I'm sure people will take you up on that. And thank you for the posture check. I appreciate that. Dinosaur Planet, yep. A fox all the saber, or a yeah. Oh, that would be a cool idea. I'm surprised no one's done that yet. All right. So now that I've shilled my own content on Smash Brothers Textures, I will give you an overview of what I have so far. So I've got my design ethos is, by the way, you can see how small the portraits are, right? And that's done intentionally because Melee has a limited amount of RAM, right? And so you can't have a ton of cosmetics in it or else it'll crash. Simultaneously, for the character selection screen, you can only have so many like number of costumes before the game crashes. So what I've done is I've used Animele's character selection screen, or no, I'm sorry, I've used Akania's character selection screen as a base, and that allows for more flexibility with number of costumes. And I've actually gone in and I've removed the additional characters, which might disappoint some. And I've also reverted the stage selection screen back to its default. So, but what using Akania as a base does is it means I can add more costume slots for characters, and then reducing the size of portraits means I can add more cosmetics. And so far, I've been able to add as many as I want, and we're actually just still discovering what that limit is. Oh, awesome, you're in. Awesome. I was offering because if you watch a streamer for 1 hour, you get access to it. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. That's a pretty good deal. Good and hype for the free Melee anime Peach. I know. I agree. It looks so cool. Some really talented people out there making those Animele alts. Derivative stuff reminds me of like joke costumes from other fighting games. So if there's no limit to costumes, it might be fun having a few as long as they don't deviate too far from the OG model. I completely agree. Like not replacing Marth with Eva model, exactly, but having him dressed up as something else instead. Yes, I completely agree, and that makes me think of Project M, right? Project M had a lot of derivative alts, which I thought went a step too far sometimes. I'm trying to think of an example of one that was weird. Boxer DK made sense, and I like Boxer DK. I will say, as popular as it is, there's Jet Set Sonic, and I think it's a little weird. But that's not even the worst offending one. I know there's a worse one that I can't think of right now. So, anyways, you optimize this for console at any time. Random skins for stages would be amazing. That works out of the box, actually, Dean. You can do that on console, I'm pretty sure, without really any effort at all. But I probably won't optimize this for console because... I mean, I think it should still work on console, but the portrait will look like crap. So, choosing music would do so much for tourneys. I love the idea, but only 1.3 really has put it forward. What do you mean by that, Dean? Hey, how's it going, Kid Link? I wonder, can you add music slots or no? You can add music very easily, actually. Armor Zard is always very weird, but at least Armor Zard didn't have a reference to the anime, at least. So, hey, Regal Posture, it's been a minute. How have you been? Christy, how's it going? Welcome. How's your day going, Christy? Thank you for liking and commenting on our photos. Your stream's buffering. Oh, no. Yeah, I probably stream at too high a bit rate. I've been toying with streaming at 720p instead. Thank you, Kid Link. I have been. How's your day been? Having a great day so far. Sonic Forces did have a Jet Set costume. Oh. Okay. But Sonic Forces came out well after Project M. But still, I mean, I guess that validates the concept in and of itself. Well, thank you, Horse Who Can Drive. Animalia is beautiful. I agree. I very much agree. Oh, gotcha. Well, that's what I meant. Like, if I stream too high of a bit rate, people with less stable internet connections can watch. So, oh, you're at work. Okay, no problem, Christy. Hey, hope you have a good day at work. Thanks for popping in. In my head, I was thinking how Jet Set Sonic was the perfect example of character dressing up out of character. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm trying to think of more canon, canon examples of it. Boring day. All right, well, could be a bad day. At least you're settling for a boring day. Could be worse. All right, so we have our costumes here. I think maybe just showing in-game might be a good thing to do. So let's open Slippy, which I'm now using as default. Because the big thing, I don't care about console so much for this Animalia mod right now, but I do care about it working with Slippy. So I kind of use Slippy as a base, and I try to play it, make sure it works online. But yeah. 39 Celsius in London. What is 39 Celsius in Fahrenheit? Does someone know? Forgot to convert. Oh, no problem. 98 degrees. Yeah, that's right. UK is going through a record-breaking heat wave, isn't it? My family and I visited Europe. It was France and Germany in 2019, and they were going through a record-breaking heat wave then. And another one's happening, apparently. So, man, please stay cool. Stay safe. I'm so sorry to hear that. It came out after which is why I said today's standards. Ah, good distinction. All right, so what I've done is I've got these portraits, these Animalia portraits. I got them from Vancity Primal. You can get them on his Patreon, I think, at the end of this month. They look great. However, I obviously don't have a means to do all the custom ones, so I kind of have these placeholder silhouettes that I've used. And you can tell, this is what it looks like native. It's all blurry, right? But I use dolphin texture mapping to replace them with higher res ones. So let's review some of the costumes we made on stream last time, just for funsies. Just for funsies. And of course, every time we pick a stage, it picks a random alt. So these alts are based off of Acania's costumes for the characters. And whoa! The heck? The game just crashed. I've never seen that happen before. Whoa. What happened there? Canada's been dealing with similar things. Oh, man. 36 compared to 39. That's probably like 90 degrees, question mark? I'm so sorry. The Commonwealth is burning. Oh, no. We must protect the Anglosphere at all costs. I want to see if I can replicate that crash, actually. That was quite odd. Wait, what the heck's happening? It's not cooperating here. Okay. Okay, I got a different alt this time. But if I do this and rotate the camera, is going to crash again? No? I'll bet it was Grant. So true. Grant should work for the Insane Asylum at this point. He's really good at identifying insanity since he's so insane. Something did bust, yeah. What game is this? This is Smash Brothers Melee in Animelee style. Yeah, it's basically a mod of Melee. It's not crashing anymore. Anyway, so that's that. We made some Bowser recolors, which are cool. We made... What else did we do? We made the nest colors. I think these look really great. We got this black and white Bowser, which actually has an error. You can see his left wrist and his neck are black, but everything else is white. That's actually an error on the model's part. And Vancity Primal has been alerted. We have this awesome alt for Ness, and we also have this alt for Ness, and we have this yellow-orange Bowser, which looks cool. Again, these are all based on the Acania costumes that have been made. So I can't take credit for the original inspiration. But I thought, you know, Acania did such a good job with their costumes, like kind of mirroring what a good, cohesive, additional alt set for Melee could have been. Why not borrow that, you know, and translate that into the anime art style? So that's kind of what I did. That's what I'm doing. I'm in the process of doing it for as many characters as I can, actually. So, anyway, this gives you a taste, a sense of it. And, of course, every time I pick a stage, it picks a random alt. Thank you, Jake, for the posture check. You need the safe version of this VOD. Wait, really? Is this not the safe version? What the heck? It does? Glad you like it, Kid Link. Are you sure? What? That's too bad. So I guess I gotta remove it or replace it. That's the risk with getting like stage alts like this. Is like you don't know if they're really like kosher for online or not. There's a simplified version? Okay. We'll check that out. Okay. It's good to know. Vancity said he's also looking into a... Sorry, I keep calling him Vancity. Primal keeps looking into a way to do unique egg colors for Yoshi like in PM. That'd be so cool. Well then, I'll be replacing that immediately. Let's look in our... I have a nice little collection of Animelee related files. So let's see. Stages. Fountain of Dreams. Ganon's Tower. I think that's the name of it. So let's find out what you're talking about. Also, Soft Bricks console. Really? That's insane. That's the risk of these mods, right? Hyrule Sinking looks so good. Yeah, it does. It looks beautiful. Thank you for the lurk, Sidewinder. So interesting. This is the one that I thought I downloaded. Updated download. Oh, all effects. Rainless and slower water. I like how there's like YouTube redirects embedded in these links. He clearly copied them from a YouTube video. When I load this on Dolphin, I keep getting the error. Is it compatible with Slippy? You did amazing work. An alias I couldn't find on Patreon. Little Cokes, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Okay, so here's the rainless one you're talking about. We can definitely try it. In fact, I might even prefer the rainless one, to be honest. Aesthetically. Again, you guys, please let me know how everything sounds. If I'm too quiet, if the music's too loud, if the sound effects are too loud, whatever. Because I have recently remixed everything, so. January 17th. I think I downloaded it by then. Just in case, let's just download this version. All right, I'll make a folder called Rainless. Rainless in Seattle. And just in case, we'll make this one the new de facto one. Alt-4, and then we'll go into our files, and we will replace it. Super Lucas 2000. This is called Animele. It's a stylistic adjustment, improvement, depending on how you consider the art style of Melee. I got to get going to work. All right, well, I appreciate that, Poggy. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you next time. You're the guy who made the Melee development doc. Thank you so much. I am that guy, yes. I made that about a year ago now, and I actually have a new video up. I should make a command for that probably in the chat for all trophies video. But you can use the YouTube command if you'd like to check it out. It's about the all trophies speedrun. And if you like the Elevate, you'd probably like that too. Young Link as Wind Waker would be super. But I like Young Link more, but you're right. Pretty disorienting. The fast wager and rain. Water. Fair enough. My eyes hurt initially when I tried the original. Yeah, you want something usually more understated, more subdued, I would say, instead of something fanciful and crazy going on in the background. So that's a good point. Okay. So, all that to be said, let's figure out what our next steps are. I think what we're going to do is we are going to figure out additional costumes to make. I say we make the Falcon alts from not Animele. I keep saying Animele instead of Icania. Let's do this. Open ISO. And we're going to open Icania. Okie dokie. Perfect. So now what we're going to do is we're going to look at the alts for Captain Falcon and then mimic those. Although I will say it's possible I already have similar costumes in here. So let's take a look at those real fast. We've got... Yeah, let's try the blue 2 alt and see what it looks like. Midnight Chic and Water Ganon look perfect on the stage. You're so right. It looks freaking awesome. But Tears in My Eyes is still the first game I ever truly completed. Oh, okay. Well, see, you have a special place in your heart for Wind Waker. That makes sense. Last Stop Chicago. Thank you for the follow. welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. All right, so this is definitely not a similar costume by any stretch. Looks like we have some character stuff to make. Let's do it. Let's look at the Young Link costumes in Acania real fast. I think they're different than the Link ones. We've got purple, we've got orange. These are the Acania colors. Then Link has, as we did already, yellow and turquoise, light blue. Yeah. All right, so now let's go to our costumes. I think, which Captain Falcon alt should we use as a base? Got that light blue body, the purple hat, helmet, a gold. Let's just use the default Captain Falcon as a base. Why not? Acania, blue. We'll export that texture and we'll make some changes. And I will show you guys just how easy it is to create an Animelee costume. Step 1, export the texture. Butter Royal, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, the Wind Waker Ganondorf color Animelee skin looks freaking awesome. Split Young Link's ultimate colors across the two. Oh, nice. That makes sense to me. It's a good technique. Griffin, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. So glad to have you. Hopefully your day is going well. All right, now we can look at our palette here and determine what's what. So I'm going to guess this is the helmet. Again, we can open Blender and just figure that out, but whatever. And we can also make some deductions about what the left gold part is based on another costume. So if I open, let's say, the red Falcon alt, which is right here. Let's look at that texture real fast, and we'll see. Okay, top left is gray, so I think the top left here is the kind of falcon crest on his helmet. I'm wanting to replay the N64 and GameCube Zeldas. Nice. How bad is the Switch 64 emulator? I haven't played a ton, but it's certainly improved since when it came out. So I don't think it's that bad anymore. But I mean, if you're a speedrunner, that's a different story. But if you're just playing it casually, it should do okay. I think it's somewhat decent now. Yeah, exactly. Exactly what Link said. Veggies 420. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I think it's fairly safe to say this is the bodysuit color. Bodysuit. The more complicated a character's different colors are, the harder it is to like know what's what. I think this is the holster. Holster. See, if gray appears multiple times on the character, it's hard to tell what's, you know, what's what part. And then one of these yellows is going to be his gloves. One of the yellows is going to be his... This is probably his skin color if I had to guess. This seems like a skin color to me. So let's just start by trying to change some stuff and we'll work from there. So we got a purple for the helmet. Let's say this is a PSD first. And we'll do... Wait, that's not the right one. My brain is not functioning. Hue saturation. Okay, that's right. We'll make this purple. It's a darker purple. Slightly less saturated, I'd say. Looks pretty close. Maybe a little bit darker. Looks pretty close. His crest is still yellow. And then this will determine if my prediction is correct on the bodysuit. It's kind of a light greeny turquoise, kind of. It's definitely lighter. That looks pretty close. It's pretty saturated, I'd say. Oh, the holster is black, it looks like, instead of green. So we'll simply apply a saturation adjustment. That's all the way down. And we'll see what that looks like. Fee Hobbit 96. I think the right gray is his shoulder pad and the left is his belt. Okay. Actually, let's test that. That's awesome. Thanks for sharing that. The right gray is his shoulder pad. Shoulder pad, and the left is his belt. Assuming his belt buckle, perhaps? Yeah, I'm going to say his belt buckle. The dropper tool, Dave. Remember the dropper. The dropper tool? Like the paint drop tool? Fee Hobbit. I appreciate the follow. Thank you. So I guess the buckle would stay the same, but his shoulder piece is also the same. Okay. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to replace the texture and see what changes. Ooh. Nice. That's already pretty close. Cool. Hoping the CSP can get the colors from it. That's true. I could do that. But also, I don't mind taking a few liberties, so it's not like perfectly the same. So, hey, CJag. How's it going? We got our very own Barry Barrows in chat today. Love to see it. You know, something I realized too is I need to straight up see the models, the Acania models. So let's do that too. Because the CSP does not show all, you know. Pretty sure somewhere here, yeah, vanilla Acania file system. And that's PCA Aqua. So we can actually look at the Acania model in its totality and know, like, for example, what color his boots are. Do we even know what the color his boots are supposed to be? Exactly what we are currently remedying. Now we do. So this is the color that we are mimicking. And this is the color we are making. So he's got a yellow scarf. He's got red inside shirt part. Oh yeah, we got some work to do. We got some work to do. So I think the top left is his crest. So that means one of these yellows are his gloves, his scarf. So I'm going to say these are his gloves. I don't actually know. Makes the process simpler, but if you want to put your unique touch to it, I'm all for it. I'd love for the other F-Zero models for Falcon. Oh, yeah. That would be such an easy replacement, like Black Shadow or like another racer. What program do you use? This looks like a better version of Dat Texture Wizard. Yeah, it's HS Draw. It is better. I mean, it's better for some things. They all have different, they all have different strengths and weaknesses, I'd say. We're gonna call this gloves, maybe. And then the darker yellow. I don't know which one's which. So we'll call this scarf, maybe. And we'll just drastically change these colors so that we know which one's which. Whoops. So we'll make that pink for fun. And we'll make this like, this be a unique color. We'll make that green. It's going to stick out like a sore thumb. Yeah, Black Shadow's such a cool character. He was the main character I played in F-Zero X. I don't know if he was good or not. He had a terrible boost, but he had great steering and great like attack power. So that's why I liked him. But I have no idea what the F-Zero X meta was. I was never like super good at the game, especially not F-Zero GX. Oh snap! One of those what? Oh my gosh! One of them was the boots and one of them was the gloves. So these are the gloves, I guess. Is it Alejandro? Am I saying that correctly? Thank you so much for the follow. Boots. That's really helpful. Now we know which ones are the boots. So we'll just desaturate the heck out of them. And we'll increase the darkness. That should be good enough for that. And then for gloves, we'll do this kind of red pinkish color. It's a little more red than that, but not orange. Maybe a little more saturated. Actually, that looks pretty good. Even if it's not like completely accurate, I like how it looks. So we'll go with it. Kevin Toy Fan, hello. I think the boots are gray. Yeah. These don't look green to me. GX is base. The meta is speed. Yeah, I think the thing that threw me off with GX and F-Zero, the F-Zero games in general, is like I'm not very good at turning, and for some reason I can't like master it. I've never like sat down and dedicated time to it, but eighth spade, I should say. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Whoa, what the heck? I got it reversed. Yeah, no, Kevin Toy, you're exactly right. You're exactly right. Wow. Wow, nice job. Well, I got a nice reverse color scheme going. I love these colors, though. I love that red. And I love this. I don't love the gray. I like the red, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, so we'll just get this to match that, basically. And then we'll make the other one gray. Alright, that looks good. And then we'll just kill the saturation on this. Oh my gosh, that's the lightness. There we go. All right. Actually, I'm not happy with the red. Needs to be... Needs to be a little more saturated and a little darker and less orangey. That looks good. All right, I'm happy with it now. All right, let's see how that looks, shall we? All right, that's better. Actually, that looks freaking good. Okay, so now there's kind of a light yellow and a darker yellow to replace, and then we also have to replace the orange. So, I'm assuming this is the orange. I think I just need to... Basically, I'll do a little shortcut here. We'll just copy the same red. Even though it's probably like shouldn't necessarily be 100% the same. Just to see if it looks good. And then we have a bright yellow and a light yellow to replace. This looks like the light yellow. So I'm assuming the light yellow is the scarf. No, it's the inside, I should say. So let's make that a light pinkish color. I am in Washington, yes. I have come to Seattle tournaments a few times. I used to go a lot more when I was younger. But I went to... Don't Park on the Grass. And I went to some of the like the UW ones for a little bit. The most recent one that I went to was Don't Park on the Grass, if I recall correctly. This year or last year? I don't remember exactly. But yeah. I went with my girlfriend and my brother. It was awesome. I already forgot what color. Yeah, like red. That's right. It's almost like it's like an orangey. It almost looks like an orangey red. This looks pretty close already. We'll go with that. And then lastly, the really saturated yellow, which I could be wrong about my colors at this point. If the scarf changes color, I was wrong about my colors because I don't see any more yellow aside from that which I thought was the emblem color. But I could have just made an incorrect assumption from the beginning. We'll find out. Okay, the scarf did change color, and it's red. And the inside did not change color, interestingly enough. What? The arms look a little too bright, not dark enough. So we'll fix the arms. The rest of the body looks pretty good. Alright. Is this really a scarf? I think this is the color, right? No, it's lighter than that. That looks pretty close. Alright, let's see if the scarf changed. Again, I could be using Blender to do this, but... Oh, let's go. That was the right one. Cool. Next, let's make the gloves less saturated. And then darker. Less saturated. Gloves rest. Then we'll make the gloves rest. Oh, okay. Make the gloves rest darker. We'll see how that looks. I am also a Kevin Toy fan, by the way. I got to meet him and got my controller signed by him at one of the Washington tourneys, actually. Okay, not only is it less saturated, but it's like not so dark. So let's alleviate that issue. Yep. Nice. Okay, that looks a lot closer, and then that looks a lot closer too. So now the remaining mystery is, you know what I bet? I bet this is it. This is the inside. Maybe. All right, so then we're gonna want to make this kind of a crimson reddish color. There's red, and then we'll make it a little more saturated. That looks about right. Kind of a pinkish red almost. Let's see if it comes out the way we expect. Oh, that was his skin color. Also made his arm parts a little too dark. Where is this mystery collar color? Must be this, because I thought that was a skin color, but that's a skin color. This must be it then. Wait, why is it so pink? Alright, let's see what that does. Let's make Captain Falcon an alien. When he drinks too much Hawaiian Punch, yeah. Dude, look at him. He has had his full of Hawaiian Punch. Oh, it's so weird though. Like, the highlight's a different color. It just looks really uncanny. There we go. We fixed it. We found it. Let's go. I think the blue is looking a little too saturated for me though. So let's adjust that. A little bit lighter. That'll probably look a tad bit better. I've been learning more about colors. That I was not always really comfortable with them. Yeah, I think that looks better. And actually, I can't tell if the emblem on the hat is less saturated than default costume, or if I'm just imagining that. So let's open the neutral costume to compare, shall we? Okay, yeah, that's definitely brighter. Okay, that's definitely brighter. So we'll dull that a little bit. We'll adjust the color slightly and reduce the saturation. Oh, crumbs. Not too much. Oh, that's actually a lot. What the heck? I guess that's enough. It might look weird, but let's try it. Falcon went to the beach and forgot his sunscreen. So true. That's okay. He eventually did put on sunscreen. Yeah, I think that's good. Still looks pretty yellow. Oh no. I wonder if there's not a way to separate the nipple colors from his emblem. If they're on the same UV, if they're a shared UV. My suspicion is they are, so it won't be a perfect replica. It will not be a perfect replica of the costume, unfortunately. But that's okay. Let's see if that makes it look more close. Yeah, I like that. That's close. All right, cool. I think we've nailed it. Actually, let's look at the glows one more time. They still look too saturated, I think. So let's reduce the saturation on them overall. And I think we'll be good. Maybe less dark, too. And then maybe a little lighter. It's so funny how differently this looks compared to the CSP, though. Like, the in-game model looks way different than the CSP. Can't believe you're talking about something so lewd on stream. I know. Times have changed. The definition of what family-friendly means has shifted. Now, speaking of human anatomy. Okay, I went way too hard on the desaturation on the arm parts now, but it's a lot closer. Like, it doesn't have to be 1-to-1. Because I can call this inspired from, not a complete copy of. Okay, now we're talking. That's a pretty good 1-to-1, actually. Sweet. Okay. We'll stick with that. It's looking good. So, we will call this 3. And now, it'll be even easier to do Acania yellow for Falcon. What's nice is after the first costume, it's going to be easier and easier and easier to make all the corresponding ones, right? Because we already have our UVs mapped, essentially. Hey, Risco Dad, how's it going? Yeah, I know, that definition keeps changing, man. Thank you, C-Jack. I appreciate it. Well, this is also a different art style, so using the exact colors might not always be the best option. That's actually a super good point. That's a super good point. In fact, let's look at that again and just make sure we feel like it fits the Animalia art style. Because obviously Animalia goes for brighter colors as a general rule. But that being said, I still think this works. I still think... I say the dullness of the gloves is like... Looks like it's maybe unique to this costume a little bit. No, it's not. Everyone is... Not everyone, but sometimes they're different colors straight up. So that's not that unusual. Yeah, no, I think that looks good. We'll stick with it. Whoa, this is a wild recolor. Which one should we base this one off of? Wow, there's really nothing to base it off of. This is a wild one. Maybe base it off of green? Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right. It is based off another racer. I recognize. Is it Zoda? I don't. I could be wrong about that. We're going to grab the green one and base it off of green. Okay. Oh, I opened the wrong one. No, I didn't. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to base it off of normal Falcon again to make things easier. Wow, we've already been live for an hour? The time has flown. I'm really shocked, actually. Hmm. Time flies when you're modding games. It seriously does. It flies. I completely agree with you. Dr. Stewart. Oh, okay. Dr. Stewart. I got that completely wrong. Whoops. All right. So, let's see what we got here. The helmet is straight up blue. We're talking kind of a lightish blue. Like that. I wouldn't say that's lightish, but like maybe a little bit lighter. That looks about right. The helm crest is also kind of a light blue. We'll go with that. That looks pretty good. And then the bodysuit is going to be a straight up yellow. Wow, it's already pretty saturated. These are just maybe bad colors. Oh, wow, it's super dark. This is just brighter overall, so let's just... We're gonna use the eyedropper technique here, because why not? Taguro, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Hope your day's going well. All right, so let's stay. This is the yellow. That's pretty bright. Might be too bright. We can adjust it. No, I could use darker than that. That's better. We'll just see how that looks. Do you have a unique stream sound tied to the David Swears on Stream Redemption? I do not. It is the generic one. But there'll be a unique sound coming from me, I'll tell you that right now. Finally, Dean's dream has become reality. We're using the eyedropper tool. 'Tis a victorious day indeed. Alright, what color is the holster of this guy? Let's open up the Acania skin and find out. I need a big channel point reward, 3K in the banks. No funny meme squad. Oh, no funny memes to spend. Got it. I used to have a lot more channel point rewards, but I honestly found out, like, they were kind of disruptive. Like, they were fun, right? They were a fun novelty, but, like, they just kind of, like, interrupted the flow of things, so. Yeah, so every time somebody redeems a channel point reward, there's a little sound effect. And sometimes there's unique sound effects depending on the channel point reward that you redeem. And so Matt was asking if there was one for... I could do like a... What's like the cartoon swear sound effect where it's like... It's like... Or something like that. I don't know what I'm thinking of exactly, but... All right. Wow, I really like this Dr. Wright inspired costume. It's like very saturated and has like nice contrasting colors. Can't make out this holster exactly. It looks sort of green actually, so we'll just do that. The shoulder pad is still silver, interestingly enough. The dolphin sound from SpongeBob? I'm not familiar. I'll give you a hint, Dean. I think we calculated it. It would take like 35 years if I streamed every day for 3 hours. Oh no, if I streamed 3 days a week for 3 hours a day, it would take 33 years. So I would recommend going for VIP and not for the swears one. The swears one is there for memes. Because the idea is I don't do that, so... Actually, I know exactly what you're talking about because YouTubers use that dolphin sound. So I know what you're talking about. That's a perfect example of a good sound to use. Okay, gloves rest are bleh. Kind of a purpley blue almost. That's pretty close. And the gloves themselves are kind of a light blue. We'll go with that. The boots are going to be a dark blue. Why is nothing changing colors? Oh, because the saturation's down all the way. Makes sense. Ooh, that looks pretty solid. And the scarf is going to be a dark red. Something like that. That looks pretty good. Skin color doesn't change, I don't think. Oh, crap. What's this one? I didn't label it. What is wrong with me? I think it's the inside. The actual inside. That's what it is. That is kind of a light blue, it looks like. So, go to blue, and we'll make it a little bit less saturated. Oh, I know. It's more purple. It looks more purpley, actually. All right, let's go with that. This will be a kind of a blind test, but we'll see if it looks good. No, don't replace that. Oh, wait, what is this texture? Huh. Can't tell if it's used or not. Now we're talking. Oh, wait. That's the costume we made before. Oh, snap. Okay, that yellow is way too bright. But everything else looks really good. And is kind of what I expected, except for the yellow. The yellow is a little too overpowering. But everything else is looking... I should have known by looking at this literal highlighter. It's a highlighter yellow color. My goodness, dude. Calm down, David. What were you thinking? Oh my goodness, David. Something like, maybe more like that, at least. Even that's probably too bright. Let's try it anyways. Exactly, it's just like that link. Oh, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Alright, let's just make a... Let's just like... Maybe do that. I don't know. Yellows can be tough to work with sometimes. Okay, that's a little bit better. There's a lot more contrast. Here's my thought. Maybe what I'll do is just make this darker. And then maybe that'll fix it. Maybe? I actually don't like this light yellow at all. I just don't like the color. It's a little bit better. Let's try that. Might need to yellow up these other ones. They're almost looking kind of brown. Honestly, that might work. That might work. Let's just see what it looks like in game, and then we can make a judgment there. There are a few colors like that where they're hard to work with. Yeah, for sure. Hey, Carl Newman, how's it going? What? Are you in the right chat, my friend? I don't know if you are. I realize I need a solution for being able to actually like take control of my chat when moderators aren't around. Talk to dudes who don't even know. Let her live her life. Make her own choices, weirdo. Are you okay, Carl? Also, what's really annoying is for some reason the Stream Elements chat widget doesn't have like the normal mod tools, which is so weird. Hey, Melon Speedruns, how's it going? Hey, Butter Royal. So I love Chatterino. Does Chatterino use a lot of processes? I don't think it does, but I use Chatterino for when I watch streams. Thanks. Appreciate the lurk, man. All right, let's see what these guys look like in game. That's 4. That's 3. All right, now the final step is, before we make the ISO, is to add our new costumes. We have a light blue, it looks like. And we have a yellow. Well, unfortunately, we have a light blue there too. Unfortunate ordering. Can almost pass for a green. Not quite. Nah. We can change this later. We'll clone this twice. And then we'll change this to 3. We'll change this to 4. We've just added our costumes. And now we're going to change the portraits to match. We'll go into the CSPs, silhouettes. That's the wrong size. We're going for tiny. The first one's going to be light blue. Just like the one before it, unfortunately. And then the next one's going to be yellow. And then we're going to replace the stock icons with the Acania ones too. Because Acania has some pretty nice stock icons. So first one's blue. Next one is yellow. Cool. Now we're going to save. And we will export. I don't think it uses too much. Let me check real quick. 15 megabytes of memory. That is not a ton. Cool. Cool. Export ISO. We'll throw it in this. And we'll try it in game. Let's give it a shot. And 0.01 of my processor, meanwhile, OBS using 20% and 442 megabytes respectively, just idling on my PC. Oh, man. Yeah, actually, just for fun, let's see how much OBS is using of my system. Okay, that's surprisingly little. But you'll notice that the OBS browser page.exe is using a lot too. So you have to actually combine OBS Studio and the OBS browser page together. So that's what? 17% of my CPU? And then it's using like so much memory. It's using like a gig of memory and like 50% of my GPU. Yeah, that's true. I'm actually streaming. But see, I've really done a lot of careful work in consolidating as many of my sources as possible. Anything in my scenes that's not running, I turn off. Like I've done so many optimizations. Chat Arena's lightweight. Okay. Well, let's pull it up. Do you automatic? I guess if I'm signed in. Oh man, I'm great. I'm signed out again. It's annoying. Don't show on stream. Okay, I won't. All right, let's connect to. Wait, what's this? What's this? Oh. Moderator buttons. Add. Oh, what? Oh, what the heck? Moderation mode is enabled by clicking that on the channel you moderate. Oh, I see. There's ban, timeout. That's helpful. There's timeout. You can do ban. Cool. Ban username. Time user out. Report. Oh, you can do report. Oh, I see. You can do delete. So helpful. I should have been using this ages ago. Oh my gosh. This is awesome. All right, let's try this again. Chatterino. The one thing I can't do is, I guess it doesn't matter very much. Let's just try this. They have Chatterino open when I start things. These icons are bizarre. Frank Gervais had that power. To use Frank Gervais, you can ban someone by right-clicking ban them. Yes. So I have that installed on my Twitch or my chat on Stream Elements OBS, which is called SE Live now, I guess. And I also have it on Chatterino. It's insanely useful for moderators, yeah. Can someone type in a gibberish message? I want to test deleting a message. I don't want to delete an actual contribution to the conversation, though. I want to see if it works. You're an idiot. Delete a specified message. Did it work? You still see it? Okay, I clicked it and it said usage, delete specific message. What? So I have a button to click, but it doesn't like... Okay, that worked. Let's untime out Melon speedruns. Oh, I think I just messed up. I see. I think I just messed it up. Okay, this is actually super helpful. Let's do this. Moderation. I see. Okay. Now it should work. So now I'm going to delete a specific message. Invalid message ID. Oh, did I already delete it? Weird. All right, someone else put a garbage one in there. And I'll delete it. I think I got it working now. Oh my gosh. Now it makes sense. Copy to the guy from before. Invalid message ID. Wait, what? All right, let's look at this one more time. I think I know what I did wrong. Oh, yep. I did the syntax wrong. Okay, now I'm going to try it. Yeah, it works. Let's go. Perfect. Yay, thank you. Again, I don't know why this doesn't happen on Stream Elements chat. So weird. The Stream Elements live doc should have this built in, you know? So weird that it doesn't. Oh wait, show mod icons. Oh, it is an option. It is an option on Stream Elements Live. Okay. But what's nice on Chatterino is you can actually customize it to like have more options. So weird that it wasn't checked. I wonder if I just like... Okay, anyway. Tangent aside, thanks for helping, guys. Don't want mods around the Stream Elements chat is whack. No, I got it. Yeah, you just have to go to settings and show mod icons at the very top. And there's plenty of options to customize and quickly click through stuff. It's actually decent. I just was being a silly boy. All right, now all that to be said, let's test out our Captain Falcon skins. Oh, that's right. So my documentary on Melee is called Elevate is about 9,000 views away from 100,000 views, which is exciting. Alright, let's check out these new costumes and see if they work and don't crash. Let's go! We got our yellow costume here. We got our aqua costume here. Yeah, this looks solid. Oh, a brief lag spike, really? Sometimes when I open up Dolphin and I load a bunch of textures, OBS freaks the frick out. And so it'll freeze because of that. Like if I click on, like if I do full screen, it'll like freak out a little bit. I guess it doesn't freeze when I go full screen, but the screen goes blank and then... Yeah, it's expected. I mean, I'm loading a ton of custom textures and stuff, and I'm doing max quality settings on Dolphin, so it's probably going to freeze a little bit when you launch it up. But thanks for calling it out, though. I appreciate it, Link. Just so I know, just so there's awareness around it. Nice. We have 14 Captain Falcon costumes now, which is awesome. You love to see it. I think we added our DK costumes also, didn't we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we did. We can't do Kirby yet because Animated Kirby has not come out yet. We did Bowser, we did Link, we didn't... Did we do Sheiks? I don't think we did Sheiks. Oh, yeah. And I think we can do... Actually, this might be... I think we can do hundreds of costumes, actually. Which is insane. Just insanity. The tech has come so far. We have a yellow Sheik and a black Sheik, but of course we can't see the portraits because there are none. That's hilarious. For those, we'll have to observe the in-game models exclusively. So let's do player Sheik. Dude, I am so hungry. All right, guys. I think now's a good time to open the cards on stream. If you guys are still around, I teased True Customs booster pack. So I think I'll take this opportunity to open it. So this will be a live unboxing video. Actually, there's no box, so I guess it wouldn't be an unboxing. It'd be an unpacking or an opening or whatever there is. We're going to take a break from costume stuff for a second and do this. So, grab my trusty scissors. Do you guys have a ritual with packages where you go like this so that you don't risk cutting the top of the package if you're cutting it? I'm always very paranoid about that, so I like to go like this to push whatever package is inside towards the bottom. I'll post in the Discord just in case people have missed the notification. We'll do that. Okay. All right, here's the package. Here it is. We are opening it now. And boy, am I glad I... Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. So I cut the very top, and these have not been harmed whatsoever. These are 2 booster packs, first edition, and Anthony was so kind to get me 2 packs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open one of the packs, and I'll probably leave the other one sealed, because why not? That's fun. Although I might just break and open both of them. We'll see. But these are Melee booster packs. They are essentially Melee trading cards that True Customs has created. TrueCustoms.gg is their site, and they're currently in chat right now too. So without further ado, let's open the first pack here. This gives me so much nostalgia for like getting Pokemon cards. I absolutely love it. I had a certain technique that I'd use, and the same technique is working, I will say. Okay, here's the back part. I'm going to show you this side first. The back is such a cool design. I forgot I don't have autofocus on, so I have to keep it kind of near my face, but oh, these look so cool. Then we have Fighter card, Fox. Important to know all packs have the same cards. Yes, all packs have the same cards. Got a Beam Sword. We have Randall the Cloud. We have Falco. And they're all stylized too. They have this really sick style. And the borders are all modeled after the menu designs, which I appreciate the attention to detail there. We have the Warp Star and a beautiful little light shimmer trail, you could say. The capsule. Never looked prettier. Are these needles? Yep, these are Sheik's needles. That's freaking hilarious. Sheik's Needle Storm. Then we have a fighter for Marth. And we have a mid-hit in action stadium card of Sandbag. Ooh. Oh my goodness. We have a gorgeous holographic battlefield card. That looks so awesome. Wow. Outstanding. Outstanding cards. The quality is great. The design is beautiful. They've got first edition on them. The illustration is by True. And they have True Customs 2022 on the bottom. And every single card has an ID associated with the pack. So TCB1 is this pack. And each of them are numbered from 1 to 8. And it says first edition in the bottom. And again, the borders have this awesome, it's from the menu. Let's do a little zoom in actually. So we'll go through them again. We have Fox. Actually, wait, I have a brilliant idea. I can adjust this myself. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. Let's start over. Fox. Beam Sword. Randall. This is a hazard. Fighter. Falco. Item Warp Star. Item Capsule. Attack. Needle Storm. Fighter again. Marth. Stadium Home Run Contest. And the Battlefield Stage. In all of its holographic glory. And it's got the Japanese name too below the English name. So that's fun. Cool. I gotta bring this back into focus. How neat. Thank you again, Worst Donut, Anthony, for gifting these to me. And thank you to True Customs for creating them. We're going to read the back here. It says, contains 10 premium art-focused trading cards. These cards were designed by Melee fans for Melee fans, with love for the game in mind. We have an awesome logo, too. I love what's so clever about this is it has Melee has the Melee, but it has the Japanese name Smash Brothers DX between it. So it's got that like hint of the Japanese roots. Of course, I am honored and happy to do that. And of course, I have another pack that is unopened, which I will keep unopened because it's just so special. And the art is gorgeous on these. If you guys are worried about that, do not be worried at all. The quality is nice. The back's nice. And this the holographic one's such a standout. It's so cool. I love it. Support True Customs. They make great stuff. I was also gifted some of the postcards that's on the store too, which are really fun. Check under the flap. Aha, there's a little detail. There's a little detail under the flap. So check this out. So here's what I read to you earlier. But then, under the flap, there is so much more Melee to be played. The classic quote from one of our favorite commentators. Love that. Love that. That's great. Thank you, Anthony, again for the gift. And thank you to True Customs for being in the chat while I opened it. That was fun. I was not expecting that. That was not planned. Just noticed the stream tagged with Christian, very poggers. Yeah, I decided why not include that tag in there. Here we go. Yeah, I'm glad you think so, Dean. Isn't that a nice paintwork? I agree. I've always thought for Melee Beam Sword was looking better than Brawl's. Oh yeah, the Melee Beam Sword always looked amazing. I also like 64's Beam Sword a lot too. Yeah. Made in Shine A1. Hello. I have wanted to buy things from True for a long time, but shipping to EU is so expensive. Yeah. So Made in Shine, where are you located? You mentioned EU. Are you in the UK? But yeah, that could be an Etsy thing too. I don't know what the restrictions are for Etsy stores, but yeah. Yeah. The Brawl sword sounds, especially like Star Wars. Actually, I think the fun fact around that, Dean, so for Smash 64, the beam sword in the Japanese release of the game sounded a lot like lightsabers, and they actually changed it to sound less like lightsabers in the international release to avoid potential legal issues, which I thought was really funny. So yeah. So I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver, and I may be about to be doing that. But I heard a rumor that Toph will be streaming today, and he might be streaming watching the All Trophies video that just hit 100,000 views. He mentioned he'd be streaming today, so I haven't heard back from him yet today, but yesterday he mentioned he'd be doing it. So I would like to raid him if he's going live. I don't know when he's going live, but it'd be really fun to see his reaction to it. So we'll see. I love how many people are saying that it's in their recommended. They best be careful now, as Disney is psychopathic about its IP. Yeah, I think that's so funny. The two forces collide. I think the only person crazier and more protective over their IP than Nintendo is Disney. You know, they're at that level of, at all costs, control their IP. So they're pretty much on the same level, I'd say. It does suck, I agree. It ends up not being helpful most of the time. But also, I wanted to... Some of you guys maybe weren't around for the opening, so I want to briefly show off the opening title screen to my stream real quick. So I just recently redid my opening, and it's got all the tournament legal stages now in the Animele remastered style. And if CJag is still in chat, I want to give him a special shout out because he helped create a code that helped us load pretty much whatever stage we wanted in this intro sequence. And so we have stages like Fountain of Dreams and Dreamland and Yoshi's Island, which were never loaded in this in adventure mode. So it was awesome to do that, and it looks super good. I really like how it came out. And obviously Pokemon Stadium and FD and Battlefield do appear in the adventure mode, so that wasn't too difficult. But with the Yoshi's Island stage in particular, there was no 3D modeled series emblem. So if you catch it, look really carefully on this next scene, I think it is. Look really closely, and you'll see a custom Yoshi symbol that CJag made. Check it out, right here. That's not in the original game. That was custom made by hand for this brief appearance before it disappears. So huge thanks to CJag for making that. It just adds that polish and that completeness to it. The thing I'll point out for the Dreamland part too is I actually swapped out the background of Dreamland with Green's background and combined it with Animele's. And it turns out someone already did that on Smash Brothers Textures, but this looks so much better than the normal background for Dreamland. So I think it looks a lot better. Are seeing getting bonked constantly? Yeah, it is true. Having that special privilege. Wait, what do you mean, Dean? I must have missed what you meant. And of course, FD just looks freaking awesome. So yeah, this is what was playing earlier. For those of you that joined in the beginning. And then at this point, it's gone through all the tournament legal stages and it loops. And we go back to the Battlefield one. So yeah. Just a really big fan of how that turned out. So yeah. You want to know a scene I haven't used in a long time? This scene. I have to say that reimagined Animele Fountain of Dreams looks very good. I completely agree, yeah. Modern artists giving you juicy assets. Yeah, right? It's nice. I mean, I asked him directly and we worked together on it, I would say. But I feel like VOD is slightly gutted. What do you mean by slightly gutted? Oh, I see. Like the water in the fountain on it in the original. Yeah, I hear that. There are probably some design decisions that were made out of limitations, maybe, but if you're a subscriber or a VIP, you can use the coin command and add and remove coins. And it will actually... Oh, what? That didn't work. What the heck? Oh my gosh. It actually doesn't... Removing a coin doesn't work for some reason. That's so weird. Huh. So adding a coin works, but removing a coin does not work for some reason. Interesting. I'll have to figure out why that is. Yeah, you can't add multiples. I can do coin set, but I think viewers cannot do that. Let's see. Emote showcase. Alright, it's probably my stream elements setting somewhere. Yeah, you can't do that, but watch this. I can do it. I know moderators can do it too. Alright, chat bot. What can people do? Okay, remove coin. Weird. Remove coin should work. It's like there's a separate counter. There's a separate counter that's going on. So, it's so weird. It's like coin remove is keeping track of a different coin count than the other one. So weird. Nice try, Dean. What the heck? It's something I'm playing around with, CJAG. I have it so that if people use the coin command, they can add to the coin number, and I can set like I can set the coin stuff. Hey Vlurk, how's it going? Welcome. Well, it's not broken, it's just the remove coin doesn't work. And I can't figure out why. It's like it's a separate... It's like it's separate from... Whoa. Oh, sick. There's a queue system now. It's built into Stream Elements. That's nice. No, nothing like that. So what used to happen is... Man, is it coin spend? Man, I can't remember. It's been too long. Let's see if I can find my old stuff. Lottery. Coin spend. Okay. I have not updated this, it looks like. And that was kind of loud. I apologize. Should not be that loud. Dang, I broke it somehow. Hashtag sad. Because I had this spin wheel that I would do, and I would, yeah, I'd spin the coins. Whoa! Mono Theon, thank you so much for the raid. Holy cow. Big Toucan, Opossum Defense, movie S poster. Thank you so much for being here. It's Kenshiro. I know that name. How are you? Critics, how's it going? You guys, we have a challenger approaching at this very moment. Thank you so much. Mono Theon. How was your stream? You were playing Melee too. That's awesome. And thank you for the follow, Movie S Poster and Waveland Master. Waveland Master? I gotta see your Wavelands. We're just kind of chilling right now, messing around with some silly stream stuff. I was just showing off some of my lesser used scenes. Currently, I'll show you guys what we're working on actually. Venus 23GG. Thank you for the follow. Congrats on the trophies record. Thank you, Waveland Master. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I actually just watched all my oh, you did? I hope you enjoyed it, Opossum. Hope you enjoyed it. That video just hit 100,000 views, which is awesome. Very happy about that. So today we're working on a custom Animele build, and maybe I'll show it off for you guys because I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out so far. So let's do that. Ellison Park, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Kenshiro. I appreciate that. You are super active on the subreddit, by the way. I see you always posting cool stuff. Okay. So I will show off this custom build I have. And yes, it is Slippy compatible. It is an Animele-based build. So I'll kind of show you what I've got so far. I've got kind of a collection of unique... The portraits are not quite available yet, but they will be at some point. So I've got Animele stuff on. And I also have Uncle Punch's dynamic stage loader on, which means every time there's a stage loaded, it's a random alt that I can specify. The other day, we made some custom Animele skins ourselves. We made this blue Link, and we made this aqua, or this blue-pink kind of Mario, which is cool. I made this Sheik color. Just today, we made these Captain Falcon recolors. Show off the Ness one that we made. I'll pick a Battlefield again, and I'll probably pick a different stage, and this time pick the same one. So let's start it over. The percent fonts? Yeah. What the heck? It's picking the same one every time. There we go. So there's proof that it does a random stage. It picks a random stage each time. So each of these are skins that I have created myself. This is a custom Sheik one, custom Falcon one we made today, and a Ness one we made. The other, that's funny. Here's the other custom Falcon one we just made. And those are based on the Acania recolors. So... yeah, this is not technically ASL. This is Uncle Punch's dynamic stage loader for Melee. But it's similar to ASL, I guess. I also made a Zelda to match, which I'm pretty happy with. So yeah. Oh, there's a really cool Metroid Dread themed Samus that I want to show off. Let's go to Yoshi's. Yeah, I love that Metroid Dread color for Samus. It looks freaking awesome. Also, I like this Pokemon Yellow, Blue, Green themed colored Pikachu. Looks awesome. Look at the Metroid Dread color. So cool. So how was your stream, Mono? How was what were we doing on Melee? And also, how's everyone's days going? All the people that came in from the raid. So yeah, we have a bunch of costumes here. In fact, I can demo on what a line's like. We'll do that for fun. And I can pick one of the extended costume alts, and I'll actually see the costume alt on my side, but on the other side, the opponent will see the default costume usually, I think. So let's hope this works. Good guy, Randall. The Dread suit has one of my favorites, right? I agree. Looks so cool. Whoops. Whoa. It's from Wind Waker? Is it really? The rock texture? Whoops. Yep. I know. And they're making good progress, too. Like, they're making an insane amount of progress. Whoops. I didn't turn around. I don't know. I mean, will it invalidate all of our progress with modding? Probably not. Yeah, I guess you're right. It would just make modding easier. That can only be a good thing. I don't know. That's a really good question, Dean. I bet you someone will try it. And that'll be a whole nother world of, like, we have to make a bunch of custom assets, a bunch of custom models, a bunch of custom, like, textures. But someone might do it, because the Melee community is just crazy enough. Hey, Stoppin' Fritz, how's it going? Welcome back. I have a bad habit where, like, I'll do it. If I know someone's doing a get-up attack, I'll instinctively do a down air. And it almost always works. Oh, yeah. It'll be a massive community thing for sure. Man. What's wrong with my timing on that? I keep getting shot with lasers. Hey, Inferno, how's it going? Someone tried to tell me that assembly isn't that bad. Okay. Yeah, Rust and assembly are awful. I don't know much about programming, but I know enough about assembly to know that it's insane and not intuitive whatsoever. I can't power shield these lasers, no matter what I do. There we go, I got one. I think I'm too late, but I feel like I'm doing it at the right time. No patches, new characters. Or that'll not work. Chillin', bruh. I'm playing Persona 5 Royal. Oh, nice. How you enjoying Persona 5 Royal? I could do a lot better with those power shields. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. Stop it, Fritz. Whoops. Supposed to be a back air. Maybe they would have connected too. Oh wow, risky. 12 out of 10? As if it's not a good speed game. You speed run? Really? Wait, Kingdom Hearts 2? Is that what KH2 is? But like Rust is like the level of magnitude easier than Rust? Oh, is it really? Wait, what? Do you mean Assembly is? Rust is easier than Rust? See, like that. I knew he was going to use get up attack, so I just did my down air. Oh, Rust is easier than Assembly. Oh, I see what you're saying. Nice. I didn't know you speedrun Kingdom Hearts 2. What's your PB? Whoops. Oh, he keeps jumping too soon. He or she. Oh, let's go. A successful ledge dash? Unheard of. Critical mode on PS4. I broke the 3-hour barrier. Oh, wow. Good job. That's outstanding. It's so satisfying to get just under a number. You feel like you can say, yeah, I got sub 3 hours, you know? Oh, it went high. Was smart. Hello, how's it going, Smash Brothers Melee Cell? Good to see ya. What was someone named a coding language Rust? I don't know. It's kind of a gritty name. The world record is just below 248. Oh my gosh, you got so close to it. That's absurd. Is it any percent or is it 100%? I'm guessing it's any percent. Yeah, only 13 minutes off world record. That's really exceptional. He just ducked. Automatically by definition, Charles, that is true. Any percent, but I mean the sum of my best is like 2. Oh, still. That's so close though. Some of your best is only like 2 minutes away from world record. That's like really good. Any chance for the hit graphics, all moves will get a visual update to be more cartoonish? I'm open to that. I mean, I updated the shield, you can tell. I like that idea. The only thing with that is like you'd have to update fire effects for Bowser, and like I feel like you'd have to do an entire overhaul. But I'm interested in that. It's not that hard to replace them. In fact, it's not hard at all. You just have to create the assets. Oh, I missed. He gets really close to beating me. He probably will one of these games. Ooh, these lag spikes, dude. Disconnect. Wonder what happened there. See, I get disconnects like this sometimes. I don't know if it's because of the mods I have or... Dude! Donnie, thank you so much.
Now, I have been using Ganondorf against my brother lately, and he cannot seem to beat me. We think we know why, and we think it puts Ganon at the top of the tiers. I will be brief. Ganondorf has his air forward. We call it the punch.
Thank you, Donnie, for the amazing copy pasta. And the 44 months Big Preesh at tier 2. How are you, Donnie? How's your day going? Hope it's going well. Peach turnips are updated. Yeah, yes they are. I'm guessing Saturn and Bomb are not updated. Just got home. Nice. Do you have like a half day or something? Oh no. I'm thinking of your, you were at the wedding all weekend. How did that go, by the way? How'd the rest of it go? Hey, Utopia, how's it going? Thanks for checking out my merch, I appreciate it. Replace those types of graphics in Melee or Brawl, about the same? I would say... about the same. Maybe Dean would know more. This build is not public yet, no. I haven't finished it, and there's also assets that are Patreon exclusive that I don't necessarily want to distribute. I want to wait until like the full Animele deal is released, and then I'll probably release a pack that's mine, although I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. I'm not sure if I'm willing to like do like mod distributions or builds or those sorts of things, to be honest. I want to, but like I'm not sure yet. Attack of the Nair. Yeah. Yeah, this is a good Marth, I can tell. What? I snatched him up. Can't believe that worked. Oh, Tipper. Unfortunate SD. I'm sure he can come back. Yeah. I did tech somehow. Yeah. Sneaky. That Tipper was scuffed. How's it going? Is it Orange-kun? I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Whoops. Oh my. Whoops. Orange-a-coon. Missing the tech and getting tippered. Yeah. It happens. Thank you for the epic SD. Appreciate that. I feel better about it now that you called it epic. His spacing is so much better than mine. I'll just use nairs until I win. That's what a good Sheik does, right? The DC Marth is my least favorite character by far. Huh. What makes Marth your least favorite? Part of the long game? True. Yeah, this is all calculated. Is that it? I got lucky. He's covering everything. Try to go at like the right spot where like I won't get tippered. Wow. That was incredible. Such control. Man, so quick. This Martha's good. Stage skins are peak beauty. Yeah, it's fun to have a random one every time, I will tell you that. Bro has a phobe, the god of GCC. What? Marth's at my level bad, or just either F smash constantly as a kill confirm, or edge guard me with down throw tipper F smash and just make me crazy tilted. Oh man, I'm sorry, Utopia. Oh yeah, being bad and playing against Martha's F smash city. Yeah, it's a good way to teach yourself how to bait moves. Yeah, that's true. I completely agree with that. Hey Aeon, the build's going really well. Thanks for asking. I was just doing some tests with Melee Online. Looks like it works so far. I had one weird disconnect, but I don't know whose fault that was. And it teaches you to properly DI, yeah. Oh! Gotcha! Welcome! So glad you're here. You've heard of FOB? I don't know if I have. Shipping time for merch to UK. How long does it take? I'm pretty sure you can order merch if you're in the UK. You can I'm pretty sure it doesn't take too long. It takes 2 to 3 weeks maybe. Not entirely sure. Yeah. But yeah, build's going really well. Thanks for asking. It's the new motherboard for Conch that has some magnets that allow you to adjust. Oh wait. No, actually I don't think I'm familiar with that after all. I thought I knew what that was, but then I realized I was making it up. So no, I don't know. Oh, sorry about that, Dean. Yeah, links are blocked for non-sub VIPs, unfortunately. You kind of have to make it that way, or else, you know. People could just spam links and stuff. I don't necessarily want that to happen, so yeah. What else can I show off? Oh, did you? Huh. That's if you want, Dean, I can permit you to post a link. I don't know what you're posting a link to, but you'll have 30 seconds or a minute or whatever to do it. Oh, we can do Z jump. Okay, interesting. I'm surprised I haven't heard of that. Faces controllers like Goom Waves. Oh, sick. Oh, I see what you're saying. Whoa. That's nutty. Well, I'm adding this to the Melee repository list I made. Hey, Chris Tofu, how's it going? First time watching your stream and your Melee looks gorgeous. Thank you. Is there a way we can download the CSS and shields you're using on Patreon? Good question. So I don't have... If you actually go to... I'm shilling Vancity Primal's Patreon. If you become a patron of Vancity Primal, you can get access eventually to those skins. The CSPs aren't ready yet. I happen to have early access to them, but if you become a patron of his, you'll be able to get them, I think, by the end of this month. But my build in particular, I'm going to figure out how to distribute that. I have mixed feelings about... I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how I want to handle it yet. I'll figure that out later, but yeah. There's a link to the current repository at the top of the README there. Oh, cool. Oh, it's been moved. Okay, so I'm going to... Maybe I'll unstar this one. I'll Wait, what the heck? Wait a second. Which one of these repositories is it? I don't know which one it is. So both of these shields and CSPs are being made with Primal. So the shield, like the character shield I actually made, I made the shield texture for that. And it's based off of the Animelee shield on Melee, but I made one in HD. So I could probably share that at some point. There's a link to the current repository at the top of the README. So I don't know which ones to add here. Let's see. Hardware files for custom game controllers use Hell magnets. What's the difference between these two? SWHW? Oh, I see. Software versus hardware. I'm smart. Oh, cool. I wonder which ones I should add to software, hardware. All right, we'll add this to the list. Thank you, Chris. I really appreciate that. Thanks for saying that. For Vancity to put out his stuff and ask him to release the free goodies. Yeah. Exactly. New business model. Oh my gosh. Everything is free. Wow. So now I just gotta hope people support me on Patreon. So he has a bunch of content. So I know... So he has a lot of custom content for Melee. That's pretty interesting. I don't know if there'd be anything that I mean, there might be. I'll have to scour this sometime. It looks like it's just character skins, but if there's like cool stages, I might browse it at some point. Thank you. I appreciate that. Did you find out the limit costumes in the build? Yeah, good question. So I want to share something with you on that. If you use like a vanilla Melee ISO, there's a limit of 42 costumes from what I've done in my testing. However, if you use the Acania build as a base, you have significantly more than 42. Currently in my build, I have more than 42. I don't know the exact number, but because what I did was I reduced the size of the character selection screen portraits, as you can see here. I greatly reduced those. Oh, I need to give myself a note. Fix camera, zoom in stuff. So it's smaller than normal. So that's helping with file space and RAM limitations. And then using the Acania character selection screen lets me add tons more costumes than I would be able to otherwise. So note that if you're trying to do it. In fact, I want to make a template at some point that basically has the Acania's character selection screen with the vanilla roster, and same with the stages. And I want to release that as a template people can use so that they can add as many costumes as they want. In fact, I also want to have it so that the portraits are reduced so that you'll be able to add as many as you want right away. So I'm just really interested in David releasing those shields. Okay. No, that's awesome. It's just one texture. But yeah, I can do that. In fact, I mean, I'll probably have a full-on release at some point. But I will. I mean, Chris, I'll just share the file with you right now. Because why not? Okay, this is the one that I made. And I will... I'll just post it in the chat. And again, you have to use dolphin texture loading for this to work. Are you familiar with dolphin texture loading? I don't remember, like, either this file is named... The file is either named after the Animelee shield that's on Smash Brothers Textures, SSBM Textures, or... Okay, you're familiar with it? Okay, good. So you know how to rename stuff. I can't remember if I named it after... Oh my gosh, what the heck? Search results on this website are so weird. They don't do what you expect. What category is this in? Asset. Oh wow, Melee. Here we go. Animelee shields. Okay, so it might be based on the texture for this, or it could be based on the ID for the default shields. I don't quite remember. Rename stuff though. Oh yeah. Okay. All right, then let me get you one that I think will work for sure. It's super easy, by the way. Just learn about dolphin texture dumping and loading. It's so easy. I might make a video on it, a tutorial on it sometime. Your CSS was there for a second? Nice. Let's go. Oops, that's dump, not load. So if you enable dolphin texture dumping, you can find the name of what you want to replace and then just replace it with whatever you want. See, now I have two. I have two here. All right, I'll give you two more links because I'm too lazy to figure out which ones I already gave you. Here's one of them. Here's the other one. So download those, and if you download those and keep the file names the same, they should work. Just out of the box. Unless you have a conflict with another HD pack, right? So if there's another file in your load folder that has the same file name as that, you need to delete that or move it somewhere else. So move it outside of the GLE01 folder. So hopefully that makes sense. Cool. Glad it makes sense to you. Smashketball. Anchors patch 2.0. This is so cool. Dynamic alternate stages. Yeah. This is probably a really cool pack. It's so sick. Yeah, I want to make packs like this, to be honest. I want to figure out how to make X Delta patchers too. So, hey, how's it going, Psychongro? Hope I'm saying that right. A mono raid indeed. I was very happy to see that raid. Very grateful for it. That one on SSVM textures actually modifies the ISO itself. Exactly. So the reason why I sent you two images is because one of them replaces the texture after you modify the ISO, and the other one replaces the texture without modifying the ISO. So, how's it going, Fika? Welcome. We have some exceptions with the textures and set up some Smash 2 ones to have more control over the character's eyes. I cannot wait. I seriously cannot wait for that project to be done. So excited for it. I want to make sure I'm saying your name correctly, by the way. It's... I'm going to scroll back up here and try to read it out loud. Is it Efficio? Efficio? I've always read your name, but I've never tried to pronounce it. Efficio. Efficio, 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 Efficio. You gotta say a name 30 times before you remember it. Alright, what else is on the subreddit? Whoa. This is awesome. I'm more... Like, I like competitive Smash Melee, but, like, I'm really interested in, like, the art and the creative stuff people make. So cool. Whoa. People are so creative. Look at this. Oh, sick. Share the desktop wallpaper. Wait, AutoZone? Why do I know that name? I 100% know this person. I 100% know this person. We're going to save this somewhere. CMYK Melee. It's cool. Yeah, they're like the low poly models. Isn't that cool? It's also a tier list. I like that. I'm always interested when someone posts a combo video and it has 0. Like somebody downvoted a combo video. Like, really? To I are pronounced the same as Italian is phonetically consistent. The second sounds like the first. Okay. Officio. Italian. Officio? The second sounds like the first. Officio. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm sorry. The tools used for extracting models and textures don't give palettes to those. Will have to be documented separately. Oh, okay. Nice. Characters like Ganondorf use palettes for some model parts. Oh, interesting. I would not have guessed that for Ganondorf. Yeah, fun fact. I actually have a PC CRT I play Melee on, and it's 480p, and there's no lag on it. So, reminds me of Melee Final Destination. Most of the colors aren't controlled by textures. That's right. Yeah, that's one reason I think, like, you just change values. That's one reason we got Rainbow FD so early. All right, have a good night. Thanks so much for hanging out. Enjoy your dinner. Yeah, you can see these this Melee stuff popping up everywhere. Wait, Hungrybox was banned? Not really. What? Why? What? I don't get it. Why is he banned? What? That's so weird. Okay. This is important. This is important to like and retweet. Important to like and retweet. Okay. Well, to be honest with you guys, I thought Toph would have confirmed by now if he was going live or not. He said morning-ish, daytime-ish. I guess it's still daytime-ish on the West Coast, so. Playing an attorney while he was coughing blood or something else. Oof. I think I heard something about that. But why would he be permanently banned for that? Like, just say, please don't do that anymore. And then give him a warning or something. Seems a little aggressive to outright permanently ban him for that one offense. Unless there's more details I don't know about, which is definitely probably the case. Just to confirm, both of those two shield files sent over need to be pasted in the load folder. I mean, one of them does. Yeah, I would just test. And if you have another file in your load pack that's the same file name, you need to get rid of it. So, yeah, I also want to make a I want to make tutorials on stuff. I want to make a tutorial on the MEX tool. I'm going to actually write all this down. Tutorial on MEX tool Tutorial on loading, dumping, and loading textures in Dolphin. There's so much the world must understand that so few people understand, even though it's so incredibly easy. If I can do it, you can do it. Those shield files you sent look kind of different than the ones on the SVM textures. Yeah, well, I remade it from scratch because there was no HD equivalent. Like what you see here is native resolution, right? This is a native resolution texture. So I didn't want that. I wanted a... You see how it's kind of fuzzy a little bit? I mean, they look great, don't get me wrong. But I wanted to make one of my own that kind of was my own style, and so I made an HD texture for it. Yeah. What's up, S? Esther, is that for me? That's from you and Matt? Thank you so much. That's so sweet. Pavhajan, right? Guys, that's so kind. Cheese and bacon. Oh, that sounds delicious. Thank you. Thank you so much. How's it going? Oh my gosh, it's Rayuel. It's been a minute. How you been? Thank you so much for giving me the shields. No problem, Chris. Yeah, my lovely girlfriend and good friend Matt just apparently delivered me a pizza. That is so kind. Oh my gosh. I am so happy right now. Thank you. Okay. What other cool Melee stuff can I show right now that you guys might be interested in? Man, I'm psyched. Thank you. No, yeah, pizza's usually okay. Thanks for offering to do that. Yeah, CJag, yeah. How have you been, Rayuel? How's life been? Is there a guide somewhere on how I can play custom ISOs like Animalia on Wii? You can use, yeah, look up Nintendo. And actually, if you haven't hacked your Wii yet, I would look up soft modding or like homebrew. I would look that up for sure if you don't know how to do that yet. Look that up and then yeah, and then look up Nintendo. I use Nintendo personally for my custom ISOs. Yeah, okay. I'm glad you're doing well. What's life? What's going on for life? Ooh, the bonk. I like that. We got the bonk emotes, Christy. Let's check out how the all trophies video is doing. It's very good. It's very good. The squeezed face as he's getting bonked. So what's fun is when you have a video that does kind of well, you start getting comments on your other videos too. Like I checked last night and it was at 97K and it's at almost at 10K more than that like 15 hours later. So it's doing pretty well. It's really cool actually. Look at all these comments. So many comments. I try to reply to every single one too. Unless they're complete utter nonsense. Even then I'll probably respond and be like, huh? Huh? Animalia is going great, Christy. We made 2 Captain Falcon costumes, which was awesome, and I think we'll probably make a few more. I'm actually looking forward to Toph's stream. He's gonna be watching the All Trophies video, and I'd like to raid him if possible. I just don't know. He's not responding to my DM, so. If I homebrew my Wii, it can play Animalia even though the ISO is a bigger file than vanilla? Yes, it can. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm really happy with how it's doing. Yeah, it's been a good time. It's been a really good time. Hey, Monolithic, welcome back. 40% of all YouTube comments are complete nonsense. You know what's funny is actually on this latest video, I would say that is not the case. Most of them have been really good.
Keyboard and up down.
Traffic is traffic, yeah. I mean, that's true. And that's another reason I reply to them is if the more comments, the better in terms of YouTube gauging activity and interest and retention, right? But look at this. People usually have a lot of good things to say and a lot of productive, interesting things to say. So I'm fortunate. I think that I'm in the minority there, but yeah. I'm going to blank the screen out for a second because I don't want to leak something, but I want to see if I can share more stuff with you guys. Oh man, I'm getting more subscribers too. Wow! Oh my gosh, guys. In the last 30 days, I've increased my subscriber count by 1,165. That's absurd. Chris, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Hey, Benny. Good morning. Good luck with the stream. Thanks for chatting with me the other day. Benny. Wait, you joined my Discord. We talked. We talked about something. I don't remember what it was. Was it about the trophies route? It might have been about the trophies route. Rio, thanks for the follow. You know what? That kind of engaging comment section discussion is indicative that your videos are reaching the right people. That is rare, yeah? Well, that's awesome. I'm glad they're reaching the right people. You want that to happen. That's a great Pog emote. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You guys should consider subscribing to Chrissy just for the emotes. She has an amazing caveman one. She's got this axolotl one. She's got this adorable Finn and butternut emote. I have a bunch of friends that are casually learning Melee via console plus TV, and I'm going to homebrew my Wii. Oh, nice. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, if you can learn that. I would say there's a few hurdles you got to get over, but if you can get there, it's worth it. I owned your group voice chat like a year ago randomly. Really? Wow. I apologize for not remembering that. And if you're a fan of the emotes in mine, in fact, you guys have access to emotes by just following the channel. You have this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Oh my gosh! Speaking of cool emotes, we have a raid by Mock Alex. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, everyone. I'm currently showing nothing on the screen. Sorry about that. How's it going, everyone? Let's do a little camera action. Why not? Thank you so much, Hua, if I'm saying that correctly, for the follow. Welcome, everyone. Now, let's see, what were you guys up to? You guys were playing Super Smash Bros. Melee. Well, that's a good game. Yeah, see, there you go. You have the raid emote now because you followed. Is it just huh? Is it just huh? Did I say it wrong? So glad you guys are here. How is your stream, Mock Alex? I saw you're playing some Melee. That's good. We have a challenger approaching. Thank you so much for the raid. Hope it was a good time. Your stream was a good time. We are working on an Animelee build currently, so I'll show that off here in a bit. Benny, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. No problem, no problem. I'm happy that you're following now. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Oh, sick. Nice. Your transitions and overlays are so freaking clean, it's absurd. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. When you say you were just using it, Mock, are you saying that you were just using Animelee, or... I'm sorry if I misinterpreted what you said. But yeah, I'll show off some of the stuff that I've got. Dude! Thank you so much for the gifted sub, Benny. To Cadence Play.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Cadence Plays. This is
I see.
Gift sub in the channel.
Not an up-to-date one. Got you. I apologize for the obnoxious lawnmower in the background, or the weed whacker, whatever that is. Yeah, we actually made, just earlier today on stream, we made some custom Captain Falcon alts. On previous streams, we've made custom Mario alts. And if I pick a stage, it's going to do a random one each time. So we're using Uncle Punch's random stage cycle code in combination with Animelee and the custom shields that I made. Yeah, I love that Samus recolor. So we have just a bunch of them.
David Poggers.
Esther, thank you for the 25 bits. Oh my gosh. Thank you. So yeah. You can barely hear it? Okay, well. So you'll notice I picked Yoshi's Story 3 times, and it picked a different stage each time. And I have all kinds of like skins. The only character that's not Animelee right now is Kirby. Everyone else is, and we haven't made custom costumes for everyone yet, but we made custom costumes for a lot of people, and it's been good fun. I'll show off some more, and let's go to the Dreamland alts. This version of Animelee Dreamland has the green's background, so it looks a lot nicer than the default green's background. You're a big Kirby fan? Nice. Anna Burby. Dude, I can't wait for Kirby. He's coming out eventually. Yeah, we made some Fox ones. Let's look at the Fox ones. Also, you can tell I have silhouettes as placeholders since I don't have proper CSPs yet. So the first 2 Foxes that I'll play will be the ones we made on stream. So I made this red one. It's based on the Acania recolor. And this yellow one, I believe we made, based on the Acania recolors. We'll also have some pretty unique ones eventually that I'll add with unique models, not just recolors, but I haven't added those yet. So, thanks. I appreciate that a lot. You like the red one? Thanks. Yeah, I made it the other day. We made it on stream together, actually. What's missing from the Patreon build compared to this build? Lots. I mean, lots. A lot of the stages are ones that I added myself. A lot of the costumes are ones that I made. I mean, there's a lot in this build that is not on just Primal's Patreon. And I also have like some of the skins that I made, some of the skins from the SSBM textures, right? How do you go from color palette to new skin alt? You just have to replace textures. Or, I mean, you just have to replace character files. It's really easy, actually. I could show you how to do it, even. In fact, maybe I'll do that for the... Maybe I'll do that for some of the Fox costumes, just to demonstrate. I like this yellow, blue, green colored Pikachu. Our skin's made up of a series of textures. In some cases, yeah. In fact, in every case, I think. Thanks, Christy. Appreciate that. Like the red one? Nice. I do too. I really need to make some recolors that looks like fun. It's super easy, too. Like, I'll show you. This is Captain Falcon. In Animelee, it's just... This is it. You just change these colors, and you get your own recolor. And I've actually gone through and I've labeled each of the sections. So like I know this section, this is the boots section. I know these are his gloves, right? And I've identified them based on the UVs. This is just PNG, and then you insert this image into the .dat character file, and boom, you got your own Animelee recolor. It's super easy. Yeah, I'll make tutorials and stuff, and I'll make templates and all sorts of stuff eventually for everyone to enjoy. For now, though, I think it'd be cool to show you guys putting in a custom alt, right? So, I'm going to begin by going to Fox because Mock Alex asked about alts. These are some of the ones that these are the default ones. And then I've added... Let's find one. This is a cool red one. I've downloaded a bunch from... I almost said the vault from the textures. Oh crap, I don't have an image of that one. So here's one that's a unique model. It's a little uncanny because you can see his legs and his toes, which doesn't canonically make sense because he has metal legs and his metal legs, but it's fine. We'll go with it. So what I'll do is I'm going to add this Komunumitsu fox, and I don't know how to pronounce that, but we're going to do that anyways. And to do that, I'm going to decide, let's say, I'll do another neutral fox. So I'm going to rename this to neutral 3. I'm going to go to the neutral fox. I'm going to hit clone. I'll rename this to 3. And then I'll copy that in my file system. And I'm going to replace this CSP just so I can identify it as being something unique. And let's see, CSPs. I have like this silhouette thing going on. So I'll just pick the white recolor for Fox. And I'm going to save this. I'm going to export the ISO, and then it should be in the game. So let's figure that out. Let's see if that worked. Are you planning to release some of those alts at some point? Absolutely. Any of the alts that I make on stream, I want to make in I want to release in a bundle or something. I already have some of my skins released on SSBM textures you guys can check out right now, but most of them are not released yet because I want to do a full pack where I share the textures and I share everything. That's kind of what I want to do. I'm not sure. I might make some stuff Patreon only. I still don't know how I feel about that, to be honest, but I mean, other people are doing it, so I just know at least in the Brawl modding community, that was really looked down upon. All right, moment of truth. Let's see if it worked. Okay, check it out. I just added this costume for Fox. Really easily. Pretty awesome, right? I actually can't remember who created this. This might be a primal skin. And you guys saw how easy that was. Whoops. So yeah, that gives you an idea, hopefully, of how easy it is to add costumes. Yeah, you can do custom non-anime, but just textures and skins. Yeah, easy. Super easy. Man, I really need to make a tutorial on MEX. So, I'm into the anime stuff right now, but you can add any costume, anything you want, really, right? You don't have to... It doesn't have to be anime. I'm just choosing the anime aesthetic personally. So I have I've subscribed to Laszlo's Patreon. So for example, there's this Agent Spacey costume. I could do the same exact thing with any of these files and it would be exactly the same. So let me find that skin real fast. It was Kunuminitsu. Post it in chat. Do you have any skins that will get Fox to stop molding and... Oh, yeah, I don't want to do any change that would affect gameplay. No changes like that. I've seen an Arc System Works game. Guilty Gear textures are kind of similar. Oh, I know what you're talking about, yeah. I totally know what you're talking about, Link. It's a cool method for making custom stuff really quickly. And it was just slightly simpler from an art direction perspective, since it's a bit easier for the look to stay uniform. Yeah, I appreciate that about it. And I also like that the actually higher poly models, so there's more going on visually, but also the colors, there's less colors and detail in the textures, which I kind of like. What are the dimensions of the stock icon PNGs? Let's find out. At least in Acania, they are 24 by 24, but base melee might be different. But I think 24 by 24 sounds right. And those are in pixels, obviously. So, I mean, you guys see how easy it is to add costumes, and I still don't know what the limit is. In fact, let's go crazy and add a bunch of costumes, because why the heck not? Let's add some Falcon ones. Oh, whoa, they've got funky outlines sometimes. I don't know about that. I downloaded a pack of the stock icons, and they were 29 by 28. Okay, huh. Then I think that might be default melee. Acania probably decreased the stock icons sizes for file space reasons. Although I'm not confident in that. I don't know that for sure. Here's a funny, unique costume for Falcon. It's Uncle Punch. I think it's amazing. All right, I'm gonna add a Falco one now. I could do Vegeta if I wanted to. This is a straight up model swap, and these are the kind of changes I don't necessarily want to include. I think it's weird that he's a completely different character. I don't mind derivative stuff, but I don't necessarily want to do like, you know, completely different characters. If that makes sense. You crop all the ones I got down to 24/24. Yeah. All this is safe for Slippy as far as I know. Orange-kun, yeah. As far as I know. Here's the Vegeta Falco one. I want some custom Jigglypuff ones that have like unique hats. But it's hard to find those in the anime style, you know? If I was smarter with models, I would figure out how to import the hat models from the Acania skins and put them in the anime style, but I haven't done enough work to really know what that entails yet. So yeah, I would say right now Fox and Falco have the most interesting alts that I've seen in terms of unique models. So yeah. Like, let's add this Falco one just for fun. Like, this is a sick recolor. I like this one. So let's go to Falco. And we'll call this Blue 3. Plop it in the... Oh, whoops. We'll plop it in there. And we'll do this. That's kind of a darker color palette, so maybe we'll do... But not stock icon. We'll say like, man, I can't remember the color of it right now. I was just on there. It was Happy Chaos. Okay. It's kind of like a dark brown, looks like. Kind of gray, I guess. It's hard to pinpoint. We'll go with gray. Yeah, that works. Then we'll save. And we'll have Falco in our game that easily. It's just a matter of replacing, like adding in a file name and matching it correctly. Oh wow, I missed a step actually. This needs to be Blue 3. Now, making sure the file name's correct means it loads the right costume. Otherwise, it will just load the default blue Falco, right? I have an ISO with stuff from Mass Brothers Textures. It's typically, say, it'll typically explicitly state that it's not safe for Slippy. Yes, thankfully people do that. So that's nice. And I think when it comes to bone changes, I think those are the kinds of edits that aren't generally considered safe for Slippy. Happy Chaos Rekiller, speaking of Guilty Gear. Yeah, it's the Happy Chaos reference, which I think is just a great color palette for Falco, so. Let's check it out. Nice. Looks great. There's a mod of Luigi that gives him, like, his proper voice, which I really like. I wonder if it's Slippy safe or not. I don't know why it wouldn't be. It's so cool. It is, yes, Chris. Even though I made my own version, I didn't have to. It was already made. It was nice to learn a little bit about stage modding in Melee a little bit, though. So I'm glad that I had that experience. How does editing voices work in Melee? It's way, way easier than Brawl. Look, sound. I'll go to Luigi, and then you just like go to the list of sounds. Then you just click replace sound. You can export sound. You can do MP3. You can do WAV. You can do AIFF. You can do DSP. You can do HPS. You can do M4A, BRSTM. It is so flexible and easy. Then you can change the pitch. You can set the reverb. It is so freaking easy. This is MEX, which too few people know about. I need to make a video on it. Super Sounds has gotten updates. That's a relief. Man, it needs it. It was so clunky and bad, especially compared to something like this. This is just a godsend. Oh, that's funny. I still have these. I still have the leftovers from the Acania characters. Might just remove them to save file space. It doesn't make it a very good base for Acania builds, but that's not the point of it, so I'm just going to remove them probably. One thing I appreciate about Acania too is they really match the naming conventions of vanilla Melee very well with the stuff they add in. I really appreciate that. Even if something as normal as the... Wait, careful, why? There's no... It's easy to completely botch your sound bank? Really? Oh. Dang, I didn't know that. Thanks, Barry. Can I get rid of these? I just want to get rid of the access stuff that I don't need. I'll wait before, Yeah, I know. These are the music files. So I guess it's not the same thing. I didn't realize that. So apparently sound effects are also a pain in Melee, but I mean, they're so bad in Brawl, dude. It would crash if you looked at it sideways. It just wouldn't work. Like, Yeah, SSM are the sound and the HPS are the audio or like the music. So petition to replace Luigi's VO sounds with Tim Allen's Home Improvement. Gosh dang it, Monolithic. I'm gonna show you guys a mod really fast actually. Check this out. What's with the quality, dude? This looks terrible. He sounds so good. So good. So good. I like this Luigi a lot. It's used from I use the Mario Kart Double Dash music because that's a lot of the voices were lifted from Double Dash, so. Why am I getting a bunch of Facebook recovery codes on my email right now? Oh my gosh. Someone's trying to get in my Facebook account. Dang. That's annoying. Does a better sounding Luigi match his character design? I think it does. I think it does. Indeed, Butter Royal. Oh well. The new Super Sounds has proper sound documentation. The file space inflating problem has been fixed. Oh, awesome. Well, that's good, Link. Those are definitely big improvements. And by the way, Barry, no stages should crash on load because I've already deleted the stages associated with those sounds. So in other words, like anything related to the other 64 stages that Acania added, I've removed already. So removing the music and the sounds from those stages was just the part that I did after removing the stages, if that makes sense. Yeah. So they're just leftovers. So like one of my goals is to make an Acania based build with none of the Acania stuff added, which sounds really counterintuitive. But the main reason for it is just the character selection screen is really optimized and is way less RAM intensive. And so it's really nice for adding tons of costumes like what I'm trying to do. So, oh my gosh, that was loud. So yeah. Well, I'm a bit of a loss what to do. I normally end stream around now. I should check the ISO. Yeah. I'll see if it's broke. I deleted sounds. Okay. Thanks for the heads up. What am I checking exactly? Just to see if it like still functions. See if it crashes or something. I don't want to do Kirby. He's the one non-anime character. Some IDs haven't been messed up. Okay. I don't know what stage to load though, because any of the music or actually, you know what? I could maybe do Corneria or Venom or something. Because doesn't seem messed up. Cool. Thank you, though. I appreciate the warning. Man, when's Vancity Primal gonna make every single stage in Melee and a Melee, even the non-competitive ones? I'm sure that's trivial. It wouldn't take forever. Alright, so now I can delete my test ISO here. I think I can anyways. Yeah, I guess the indexing's off. I'm not really sure on that, Rio. Maybe Barry knows. Cool. Well, again, I was trying to raid Toph, but I think what I'll do instead is end stream here and just drop his link in chat. Oh, the pizza's there? Oh, snap. Let's go. Hopefully, I mean, let me see. Oh, wait. Gotta do the be right back screen. Can't believe you've done this. I'm really not happy about this. I missed you not streaming yesterday. Same, affection. I was exhausted and my household was capable of yelling. West Coast.
No, we need less memes. I love memes, but it's like
Less memes?
I need
Ludwig. There's the raid. There's the raid. Okay. Thank you so much, Ludwig. Let's play the music. The thrill of grabbing someone when they don't want to be grabbed. Okay, that sounds really bad out of context.
I'm just a holy fool, baby, it's so cruel.
All right. Wow, thank you so much for the pizza. I really appreciate that. And Nandishimo, hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Thanks for the follow. Check this out, guys. Oh, whoa. The seal wasn't sealed all the way. The seal was open. But I trust it nonetheless. So I'm gonna probably eat this. I'm gonna drop in Toph's link in chat. The driver may have sniffed it, yes. I don't blame him. It smells amazing. I did not make these myself, actually. Wait for it. This individual did. Thai BX. BEX. They... Ooh, content creator. What? They created the timer and the percent stuff. So this guy did it. Watch, I'll prove it. Here's his Twitter. It links to his Linktree, which links to the game font end, the percent, and the timer. So I use all of his stuff, pretty much. I'm sorry, Sidewinder. I'm sorry. I'm actually starving, too. I haven't eaten today yet, so. Alright, I think this is Toph's link. Let's make sure. This is him. Alright, so if you guys have not followed him yet, this is Toph's link to Twitch. And Toph is, if you don't know him, you absolutely should. He's an amazing Fox player, commentator, been around the Melee scene since around 2008. Top 100, maybe? And nice guy. And I think he's going to be watching my All Trophies documentary. So if he is, I will post to my Discord server. If you're not part of the Discord, no problem. You can join it now, and I will post in the streams channel when he goes live with it. I I'm really excited for it. I hope you're able to join me for that. In the meantime, though, we will raid somebody else. Either we'll find someone to raid that is in my follower list, or we will find somebody who is a melee streamer. I'm kind of inclined to do a melee streamer, although, oh snap, we've got Smasher Magazine. I kind of want to raid Smasher, so we'll do that. I will, you guys should hang out with AJ. He's really cool. If you guys haven't, if you guys aren't familiar with him, fantastic dude. And his streams are super chill and fun. So we will, we'll raid Smasher. And then after that, we'll probably catch Toph for some stuff if he's still down to stream. So, thank you guys so much. I will catch you guys later. Enjoy the new and improved credits with the new music and the new credits and everything. If you guys have any questions or anything at all, join my Discord. I will happily answer whatever mod-related questions you have. I'm just so thrilled you guys could spend time with me today. Thank you to the 2 amazing raiders today that raided me. And Essie has that copy message ready to go. So just make sure you click the Clippy raid on the right part of the screen here, right above my head. And then copy that message, and I will see you guys later on. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, everybody.